The moment when you are afraid, how do you hold your breath? How do you protect yourself? When you fall down, how breath hold happens? When you take a jump, how breath hold happens? So if you just observe every activity in life in terms of breath hold, you will start decoding the formulas around dynamic activity of life and breath hold.
Why would you say Kumbhak works when other treatments like physiotherapy, which are scientific, like it should work, that's why they're doing it. So why is it that your therapy is turning out to be better in some of those cases?
So the word scientific, when we say scientific, basically gets this narrative gets built by the West, and we are supposed to accept it. They may not be right. That idea doesn't come to us. Why? Because the very education system we have gone through has been designed by the West. You go through a Western model of education in India. So whatever narrative they build, we think it is right. Now tell me, will you put diesel in a petrol vehicle?
No.
No. Why?
Petrol is supposed to go in a petrol vehicle, it will ruin the efficiency of the car.
Yes, because the engine is not designed for diesel.
Yes.
Right? And it may damage the engine. Now, do you think you are designed for chemical consumption?
No.
No. Right?
Yes.
This is absolutely right. No doubt on it. Your body, human body or an animal body is not designed for chemical consumption. Tell me, putting chemicals in this body, how can it be helpful when your design is not that? And you're calling it scientific. Come on.
Why is there a result though? If it wasn't working, people wouldn't do it.
Give me one person who has come out of diabetes in the last 100 years.
Sure, but a lot of people have it controlled because of medicine.
Forget it. Control, I'm not saying. You can stop your diet and your sugar levels will get controlled. You can do it with diet control also. But who has come out of diabetes? Is diabetes increasing in the world or decreasing? Increasing?
Yes.
Where is it working? Okay, let's talk some other disease. What is the number one cause of death in the world today? Do you know?
No.
Heart attack.
Right.
Is it increasing? Yes. There is enough evidence for that. Give me one person in the world who has come out of heart disease in the last 100 years by consumption of medicine. It is increasing. It is not coming down.
So,
do you know there is something called as thyroid?
Yes.
15 years back, this word was not even heard by most of the people. Now,
everyone knows it.
Females, one out of it, at least 5 to 6 female is into thyroid condition. And nobody has come out of by consumption of medicine. Cancer is increasing at a rapid rate. It will become an epidemic in the next 10 to 15 years. Out of 100 problems, 20 problems are infectious in nature. They are infectious disease. 80% of the problem are non-infectious disease, chronic disease, lifestyle disorder.
Right.
Not even a single disease can be treated by consumption of chemical medicine. And you're calling it successful therapy. It's a narrative being built by somebody. You know, marketing is done. How marketing is done? You know, by drinking something, you become superhuman. Right? And you don't see that kind of a result. In fact, in the next 3 generations, we have become weak people. Have you seen your grandmother?
Yes.
Grandfather? Same age of grandmother, grandfather. If you fight your age, if they would have been, who would win?
Probably them.
Probably them. Why?
They ate healthier.
No, you are eating much better than them. You can have California oranges, you know, and almonds and olive oil from Middle East. They didn't have the leverage of these things. Whatever was the produce of that time, they could consume only that. You are eating much more things than what they had at that time available. So you have a better medical facility, isn't it? You have a better lifestyle. I would say 10 times better, right?
Yes.
But why you are weak? What is the difference between them and you? 3 generations back, the,
People didn't have enough money to buy food. People were working all the time.
so didn't have enough money to be get into disease. Is it? So let's understand that also. 3 generations back, we didn't have these episodes of chronic disease. Nobody knew about thyroid. Nobody knew about what is this diabetes.
That doesn't mean it was not happening. Maybe it could not be diagnosed at
So they were not at least dying. Today they are dying out of these diseases. But yes, we have the disease today. At that time they were not dying out of all those diseases. Right. So what is the difference between them and you? And see, we have at least 100 years of documentary evidences. And we could see they didn't have these lifestyle disease. So what was the difference between them and us? What has changed in the last 2 to 3 generations? What has changed? They could make more effort with their body.
Yes, they had to.
Whatever. We should put conditions today where everybody has to make more effort. That's why I'm saying do Kumbhak. For everybody, Kumbhak is urgently required. Why we are not putting in methods through which a person's ability to make effort increases? They could make more effort. We can't do it today. The ability to make effort has decreased in the last 3 generations drastically. How do you make effort? We did an experiment.
Yes.
How do you make effort?
Breath hold.
By breath hold. So what has decreased in the last 3 generations?
Breath holding.
Breath hold capacity. So what needs to be brought in the world today?
Breath holding capacity.
Increasing the breath hold capacity. Kumbhak therapy urgently required if you want to stop heart attack. If you want to stop the episodes of chronic disease. Not only physical, but mental issues will become epidemic in the next 10 to 15 years. There cannot be a medicine for mental issues, mental disease. Then what are we waiting for? The epidemic to arrive or what? If you are just following the current narrative or the narrative which has been built in the last few decades, and we haven't got any result, not even a single person is out of arthritis. You can't treat autoimmune disorders and it is on rise. And the fundamental flaw that we are doing is, we are putting chemicals inside the body. To make food available to the whole of humanity, we have made the crop hybrid, inorganic. We are processing it so that it reaches far off. And we are genetically deviating the seeds. Genetic modification is being done. Now your body doesn't recognize these kind of food. Your body has a recognition. You will agree that your body is alive, isn't it?
Yes.
It manages itself. It's a self-managing mechanism, right? Now it manages itself on what basis? On the basis of strength it has, effort-making ability, the Kumbhak factor.